Have you ever stopped to think about the origins of evil in the universe? Where do those grim and merciless beings that threaten to destroy all that is good and pure come from? Well, today we're going to explore the legend of one of the most formidable villains in the Greek pantheon. Hades, the king of the underworld. Imagine an imposing figure of supernatural beauty, with hair as black as the deepest night and yellow eyes that shine like two burning flames. His skin is as pale as snow, contrasting with the silver and gray armor that envelopes him, adorned with angel wings in a cruel irony. This is Hades, the lord of the dead, the absolute ruler of the underworld. But do not be deceived by his angelic appearance, for within this being resides a cruelty without parallel. Hades nurtures nothing but contempt for humanity, considering us impure and unworthy of existence. In his twisted mind, we are mere servants of the gods, destined to bow unconditionally to their divine will. His arrogance is as vast as the underworld he rules. Believing himself to be the superior race, Hades does not hesitate to sacrifice millions of human lives in his endless wars against Athena, the goddess who protects the earth. His specters, condemned souls that form his army, are seen as mere disposable tools, manipulated at his whim. But Hades is not just a bloodthirsty tyrant. He is also a master of deception, capable of deceiving even the wisest with his seductive words. He promises eternal life to his followers, only to reveal later that such promises are nothing but cruel lies. His origin dates back to the dawn of the universe, when he and his brothers, Zeus and Poseidon, overthrew the Titans and divided the governance of the realms. To Hades fell the underworld, a dark and terrifying place, filled with tormented souls and abominable creatures. It is in this Dantesque scenario that Hades plots his incursions against the world of the living, seeking to destroy humanity under the pretext of purifying it. His wars against Athena span centuries, with the god of the underworld being reborn every 243 years to initiate a new crusade. In his insane quest for power, Hades does not spare even his own troops. His specters are repeatedly massacred, only to be resurrected and thrown back into battle, in an endless cycle of death and suffering. But even in the face of so much evil, there are those who dare to defy the king of the underworld. Athena's knights, honorable and courageous warriors, rise as humanity's last line of defense against Hades' destructive ambitions. In epic confrontations, these heroes face not only the armies of the underworld, but also the very essence of evil incarnated in Hades. Their battles are true odysseys, filled with sacrifices, courage, and unwavering determination. However, no matter how powerful the knights may be, they are still mere mortals in the face of Hades' divine grandeur. Their victories are always arduous and filled with losses, for the god of the underworld is a relentless adversary, willing to do anything to achieve his goals. And it is precisely this relentlessness that makes Hades so fascinating and terrifying. He is the personification of evil in its purest form, an implacable force that defies even the most basic concepts of goodness and justice. But behind this facade of cruelty, there is a question that remains unanswered. What could have led such a powerful god to become so bitter and resentful towards humanity? Would it be mere arrogance, or would there be an ancient tragedy, buried in the depths of the underworld, that would have shaped his hatred? Whatever the reasons, one thing is certain. Hades is a villain like few others in Greek mythology, a being whose very existence defies the most basic concepts of morality and ethics. His reign of terror is a constant threat to humanity, a grim reminder that evil never sleeps and always awaits the opportunity to return. And it is precisely for this reason that the legend of Hades continues to fascinate generations after generations. After all, who does not feel a shiver when contemplating the unfathomable depths of the underworld, where the cruel king of the dead awaits, seated on his throne of bones, planning his next incursion against the world of the living? So, as you walk through the illuminated streets of your city, remember, in the shadows, something ancient and malignant lurks, awaiting the right moment to strike. Will humanity be prepared to face the fury of Hades, the lord of the underworld, once again?